Step back in time with a classic movie from 1975 that had audiences laughing and gasping. This sci-fi gem, known as the Giant Spider Invasion, is full of surprises. Do you remember the first time you saw this movie? Maybe it left a mark on you in a surprising way? Prepare for a video packed with funny, shocking, and even a bit sad facts about this unforgettable film. But before we delve into the details, think about when you first encountered this movie. Can you recall a moment when it unexpectedly affected you? Stay tuned for stories that'll keep you entertained and a bit nostalgic. Whether it's the quirky effects or the thrilling story, there's something for everyone. Now, we're curious, what's your most treasured memory or personal experience connected to this film? Share your stories and memories in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Get ready for a trip down memory lane and brace yourself for a roller coaster of emotions. Though the Giant Spider Invasion may have 8 legs, its influence is immeasurable. So keep watching and let the memories roll in. In 1975, a movie called The Giant Spider Invasion hit the screens, offering a fresh twist on sci-fi horror. The story unfolds in a small Wisconsin town where strange things start happening. Giant spiders, brought to Earth by a crashed satellite, begin terrorizing the community, causing panic among the locals. As chaos mounts, a group of townsfolk bands together to confront the spider threat and save their home. The movie's backdrop captures the eerie yet charming vibe of rural America, with its vast fields and forests setting the stage for the unfolding drama. The main characters include the town sheriff, a local scientist, and a group of everyday citizens who must face their fears and take on the monstrous spiders. Despite its modest budget and B-movie status, the Giant Spider Invasion has gained a cult following over the years, thanks to its campy charm and memorable special effects. Although it didn't win any major awards, the movie remains beloved by fans for its entertaining mix of horror and humor. Premiering in 1975, The Giant Spider Invasion has left a lasting mark on cult cinema, continuing to entertain audiences to this day. The Giant Spider Invasion features Steve Brodie and Barbara Hale, who brought in their family members for supporting roles. Brodie's son, Kevin Brodie, played Dave Perkins, while Hale's husband, Bill Williams, portrayed Dutch. In one scene where giant spiders attack a Little League baseball game, the spiders are clearly Volkswagen Beetles with puppet legs attached. Tread marks are visible in several shots. Additionally, Robert Easton carves a $sign in his kitchen window with a suspected diamond, a nod to a similar scene in The Night of the Flying Pie Plate, where Robert Conrad carves a $sign into a mirror with a suspected diamond. Both films feature Leslie Parrish. In the movie The Giant Spider Invasion, the actor visited children in the hospital while dressed as the skipper. Despite appearing in the same film, he was not related to Barbara Hale. He stands out as one of the few actors to work on 2 series concurrently, namely Casey Jones and The Texan. His commitment to both projects showcased his versatility and dedication to his craft. His portrayal of the skipper left a lasting impression on audiences, adding depth to the character. The Giant Spider Invasion remains a notable entry in his filmography, showcasing his range as an actor. The movie The Giant Spider Invasion, notable for its titular arachnid, employed practical effects to bring the giant spider to life. The main spider was created by covering a Volkswagen Beetle with fake black fur. Operators inside the car manipulated its legs, while the vehicle's reverse motion, with its tail lights serving as the creature's eyes, added to its eerie effect. Other spiders in the film were portrayed using puppets. In 2005, a film festival in Madison, Wisconsin, celebrated the works of Bill Rebane, the director of The Giant Spider Invasion. Michael J. Nelson and Kevin Murphy, known for Mystery Science Theater 3000, hosted the event. Despite poking fun at the film in a 1997 episode, Nelson and Murphy expressed admiration for Rebane's ability to create the movie on a shoestring budget. During production, there was a mishap while attempting to capture a shot of a large spider in a tree bursting into flames. Gunpowder was used to ignite a prop spider, with crew members poised to drop a match on it. Despite multiple attempts, the desired explosion didn't occur until after the camera was turned off. This unexpected delay resulted in burns to crew members and small brush fires, frustrating the director's efforts to capture the scene. The Giant Spider Invasion gained cult status after being lampooned on Mystery Science Theater 3000 in 1997. In an interview, director Bill Rebane dubbed it the Giant Spider Disaster due to production issues. The film starred former Gilligan's Island co-star Bob Denver, who reunited with its lead actress Barbara Hale for 3 episodes of The Good Guys. The giant spider invasion remains infamous in cinematic history thanks to its MST 3K treatment and production woes. In The Giant Spider Invasion, a 1975 film, viewers may notice Alan Hale Jr. reading a book titled Flying Saucers Want You while in the sheriff's office. This detail adds an interesting layer to the setting, hinting at the theme of extraterrestrial involvement. The film's script had an unusual journey, with 2 writers approaching the story from different angles. Richard L. Hoff initially crafted a serious tone in the original story and the first draft of the script. On the other hand, Robert Easton infused the script with a comedic flair, particularly in the colorful dialogues for his character and the other locals. Easton is credited with many of the film's infamous jokes. The merging of both writers' styles resulted in an oddball tone for the script, contributing to the unique atmosphere of the movie. The production of The Giant Spider Invasion cost around $300,000, highlighting the substantial investment made in bringing the story to life on screen. The actor from The Giant Spider Invasion, famous for playing Skipper Jonas Grumby in 4 TV shows, including Gilligan's Island, made a big impact on entertainment. He lovingly called Barney Fife Little Buddy in one of his movies, a nickname he later used for Gilligan. Behind the scenes, he had a close relationship with Bettina Reed Doer, his childhood friend turned wife, who he was married to for 20 years before they split in 1963. His performances and personal connections still fascinate audiences today. In a notable episode of The Night of the Sabatini Death, while portraying Ned Brown, a character, he casually mentioned his desire to unwind on a secluded island reminiscent of the Gilligan's Island theme song. Coincidentally, his former co-star from Gilligan's Island, Jim Backus, shared the screen with him, playing Fabian Swanson. The catchphrase "Little Buddy" was borrowed from one of his father's acquaintances. Interestingly, his sister, Karen Hale Wookie, resided in a Spanish-style mansion located behind Grauman's Chinese Theater, once the family home. She passed away on September 9, 1998, marking the end of an era for the family. The Giant Spider Invasion, a 1975 movie, featured a reunion between classmates William Shallert and Alan Hale Jr. Shallert reprised his role as the skipper on an episode of The New Gidget in 1986, where he encountered Hale. Director Bill Rebane disclosed in an interview that filming commenced before completing the script, which underwent multiple revisions during production. Notably, in the opening scene, Alan Hale Jr. greets Kevin Brodie with the line, "Hi, little buddy," referencing his iconic role as the skipper on Gilligan's Island. The Giant Spider Invasion, a film from the mid-70s, encountered some unexpected challenges during production. In one scene, a crane was meant to drop a giant spider onto a house, simulating its destructive force. However, things didn't go as planned. Instead of crushing the house, the spider's legs went up, endangering the crew inside the spider. They narrowly escaped being impaled by debris from the demolished house. To add realism to the movie, actual cow body parts from slaughterhouses were used to depict the aftermath of the spider's attacks. Viewers can spot flies swarming around the meat, enhancing the grotesque effect. Despite its low-budget origins, The Giant Spider Invasion surprised many by becoming a box office hit in 1975, ranking among the top 50 grossing movies of that year.